Love and Scissors is a program that invites women and even men that are coming out of sexual exploitation and prostitution to learn the trade of hairstyling as an alternate means of providing for their families.
I first went to Costa Rica in 2009 with Youth with a Mission. We were there doing relief work for an earthquake they had. And this lady came up to me and she said, if someone would just come and teach them how to cut hair just for one day, they won't go into prostitution. And I was like, God, is this you? Like, is this really you?
I was already a hairstylist and realized, you know what, maybe I can use my trade already, that I already am gifted with as a hairstylist, to teach others how to provide for their families. And I met Carly and she told me her vision and we just hit it off and just kind of ran with it.
There's this one lady in our class, and one day we really got to learn her story, and she had been in the streets for about 11 years, prostituting herself, and she was addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol, she was homeless, her family disowned her. She met another Christian organization down there and they showed her the love of Christ. And she was like, I want this, I want more. And then a few days later, she found like a pamphlet on the ground that was for the Rahab Foundation that we worked for and that hosted our class. And so she started going there and she started learning about the love of God and she started changing her life.
I mean, we saw them for sure by the end. They were just so full of possibility and realized, I don't have to be in this life anymore. I can do this and I can learn it, and despite what everything has been telling me my whole life, I'm worth something.
At the end, when they cried and they hugged us and they said, please call us, please keep in touch with us, is there a way we can contact you? Like, that just broke my heart, because we did more than teach them about hair. God used us. We were his vessels just to love on them and to give them that hug when they needed that hug, or to tell them that they were beautiful, or to tell them we liked their hair, or, you know, or we liked their haircut they did, and just, you know, be more than just teachers, but just be able just to come down to their level and sit with them and just love on them.
Yeah. There were a lot of people that thought we were crazy, but I think we realized we were our biggest critics in the end, that we thought we were crazy for what we were doing, and we looked at each other a number of times and said, what are we doing?
And I remember starting to tell people like closer to me leaving for Costa Rica, in people's eyes. That was my favorite part. They're like, what are you doing? You know no one, like you have no one with you, you're going by yourself. And then I met Megan and I was like, this is the girl that's gonna do it with me. She's crazy just like me, like she can do it with me.
I think when you realize that it's not about you and you can't do it on your own, it's not as crazy of an idea. So. Whatever issue it is that your heart is just attached to and you can't get rid of it, start to learn more and more and more about it.
It's just so awesome through this whole process to see how faithful he is and to see how much he cares and how much he honors our prayers and how much he's so willing.
When you say, God, this is yours and I want to walk in that and I want to walk in your spirit and who you are, I think he's absolutely willing to provide and make anything crazy happen.
I think that's what God is just taking Love and Scissors, is just more than just teaching hair, but just to really lift up and build people back up from their brokenness and show them who they are in God's identity.